Hey everyone, this is Alex with Influence LA, and this is our first official episode of our new series called The State of Wrestling. This is where we're going to kind of take a look at the state of pro wrestling as a whole, mainly between WWE and AEW. Sometimes it'll be monthly, sometimes it'll be weekly, just kind of whenever we have like enough content to kind of fill out. But yeah, we're just going to kind of give you our fan perspective and our opinions on some of the things going on. And so without further ado, we're going to kind of get into it with what's been going on in AEW. Obviously, CM Punk was fired for the incident that he had at AEW All In with Jack Perry. A lot of has been made about that situation when Tony Khan made the announcement on AEW Collision that he had fired CM Punk. CM Punk, basically, the drawing power that he kind of has was shown in the fact that 89,000 viewers turned out. And that's a big deal just for a show that's not necessarily getting that many views, especially with college football back and some UFC events going on. So it'll kind of remain to be seen. It seems like the morale and the chemistry in the locker room seems to be at another level, though. It seems to be kind of turning into a positive, which is always a good sign. And again, this is just what the reports are saying. So from a fan perspective, we think it was probably the right move to get rid of him. All in all, I mean, all the bad situations that kept happening in AEW kind of always went back to him. And we're one of the biggest Phil Brooks, CM Punk fans probably out there that there is. But at the end of the day, sometimes you just bite off a little bit more than you can chew, in the sense of you just keep poking the bear and poking the bear. And there's a lot of elements that do seem like he probably was trying to get fired. But, you know, that's neither here or there. There's going to be a lot of legal stuff that ends up coming of that situation. So I highly recommend you guys look into that situation, look into all the details that have come out about it. From the Young Bucks being willing to work with CM Punk as so long as there was no issues for 6 months. And then going from that to just the overall, like, what caused the incident and why he was frustrated with Jack Perry in the first place, even to the potential linking of the Elite. Hangman Adam Page, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks all re-signing. That may have been the final straw that broke the camel's back, and then CM Punk was on just a war rampage to get fired no matter what. Again, all speculation, but highly recommend you guys check it out. And then moving on from the CM Punk situation, we're going to move into how AEW followed it up with a tremendous show at AEW All Out, potentially their best in-ring product and show all year. From top to bottom, the show was incredible, from Bryan Danielson's strap match with Ricky Starks to Orange Cassidy main eventing with Jon Moxley for the AEW International Championship. So unbelievable work to them. They were able to pull it off, the AEW All In to AEW All Out back-to-back weeks. So kudos to Tony Khan and everyone in AEW. They put on 2 tremendous shows back-to-back weekends. Definitely something that will be for fans to be able to look forward to next year. And so, yeah, moving forward, guys, we're going to get into how AEW is kind of following that up with the announcement of Wrestledream. So this is going to be a show in kind of a little bit of collaboration with New Japan Pro Wrestling. This is Tony Khan's tribute show to Antonio Inoki, who was a big inspiration to Tony Khan himself, and he was a huge fan of his growing up. So Tony Khan wanted to do this as a way to tribute him to the 1-year anniversary of his death. So that'll be pretty cool, but they announced the first matchup that we can expect to see. This will be taking place in Seattle, Washington, the home of Bryan Danielson, obviously. So Bryan Danielson will end up battling in his home state against Zack Sabre Jr. in a dream match. This has been something that fans have wanted to see for a long time on a big stage. They have the official graphic and everything for it. So guys, that one's going to be automatically one reason to tune into the card. We'll see how they kind of follow it up and set up some more matches, but potentially if we get like a Kenny Omega and an Okada 3 or a 4 or a 5, I mean, yeah, my bad, sorry. You always lose count when those guys start going at it, but if they can get Will Ospreay on the card, that would potentially be also really cool. So we'll have to wait and see how the rest of the card kind of folds out, but they also have Grand Slam coming up beforehand, so that'll be a big deal because we are looking at potentially Samoa Joe versus MJF, and what has the capability and the makings to be one of the best main events that AEW can put on at the moment. Samoa Joe is at an all-time high with some of his character work right now, and MJF is obviously probably the top professional wrestler in the world, if not the number one. He's up there. It's arguable. So definitely looking forward to seeing that at Grand Slam. I don't think the Roddy Strong angle is going towards him challenging MJF. I think they're leaning more towards Roddy Strong versus maybe Adam Cole at Grand Slam. But that'll be interesting to see how it kind of plays out over the next couple of weeks. And then moving forward from Grand Slam, we're going to have AEW Full Gear coming in November. That's going to be coming to Los Angeles, and we here at Influenced LA will be there live for the show. So that should be a great time. Definitely tune into the channel, like and subscribe. Leave your comments and feedback on what you guys think some of the matches are going to be at Wrestledream. What you guys think might end up happening at Grand Slam, how the MJF and Samoa Joe angle will end up finishing out. Do you guys think CM Punk is going to head over to WWE? If so, drop your like or drop your comments and your likes down below. We'd love to hear it and interact with you guys. Yeah, and then definitely when we end up heading out to that AEW Full Gear show in November, we'll definitely be sure to get lots of footage and video that we can incorporate and just kind of show you guys some of the live experience and what it is live there for an AEW event. It's definitely one of their bigger shows of the year. So yeah, so overall it should be a great time, but we appreciate you guys staying with us, and yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys on the next video. All right.